Have you ever wanted to own your own home? The Department of Housing and Urban Development presents a home ownership opportunity for teachers, EMTs, police, and firefighters. They spend their time serving the community, and now the community is giving back.
This is Mike White. He has been selling Good Neighbor Next Door homes across the country in 14 states for the past 3 years. He's here today to answer our questions. Getting a home for 50% off its appraised value sounds too good to be true. How can I be sure that this program's legitimate?
A lot of people ask me that question, but since 1998, HUD has had this program and over 15,000 people have purchased homes through the program. So there's a lot of things that are too good to be true, but this is not one of them. It is a very true and a very great program for the people who qualify.
How do I know if I qualify for this program?
Well, you must meet 3 basic requirements. First, you must be a full-time teacher, firefighter, police officer, or EMT serving in the area where the home is located. Second, you cannot have owned a home in the last year. Your name cannot have been on a deed, and your spouse's name cannot have been on a deed in the last year. And third, you must be able to qualify for a mortgage. And if you get an FHA mortgage, by the way, you can move in for as little as $100 down payment, and you can roll in all of your closing costs. So it's very affordable to get a mortgage on the house.
I've heard of HUD homes before, but usually it's in a negative context. So what does it mean that a home is a HUD home, and is that a bad thing?
Well, what makes a home a HUD home is somebody's taken out an FHA loan on the house and they've defaulted on the loan. And so their lender has foreclosed on them and the government has taken possession of that home. And that's not a bad thing. In some parts of the country, a HUD home could be a $300,000 home. It could be in a variety of neighborhoods and in a variety of conditions. I've seen houses that are brand new before. And so it's not a bad thing.
Do all HUD homes qualify for this program?
Not all HUD homes, though, qualify for the Good Neighbor Next Door program. There are certain areas that HUD designates as areas that have a higher rate of foreclosure currently than other areas, or they're areas that there are more home renters than home owners. And so what they do is they want to bring in people with a stable job and a stable commitment to their neighborhood. And so that's why they open it up to teachers, firefighters, and police officers. They want to make the neighborhood a more stable environment to live in.
Since not all HUD homes qualify for this program, how often do they come up, and how long do they stay on the market at this unbelievable price?
Well, every week, new homes come available on Friday or Saturday, and about 50 homes nationwide become available. And they stay on the market for 5 days, and so individuals have 5 days to submit their name into the lottery for the drawing.
Do I have to live in this home a certain amount of time, or can I use it as an investment right away?
Yes, you do have a brief 3-year commitment to live in the house. You have to occupy it. You can't use it as an investment strictly where you rent out the house, but you have to occupy it for 3 years to fulfill your commitment to HUD.
So what if I decide to sell my home before the 3-year time period is up? What happens then?
Well, at the time you purchase your Good Neighbor Next Door home, HUD will take out a silent second mortgage on your house with no payment or interest due unless you sell your house prior to the 3-year anniversary. At that time, HUD will require that you pay back a prorated portion of the discount you received up front.
Is there anything else I need to know to get started if I'm interested?
Well, the next steps, if you're interested, you have to meet the basic qualifications first. You have to be a full-time certified teacher, you have to be a full-time police officer, or a firefighter in the area where the home's located. So if you are and you have not owned a home in the last year, then you meet the basic 2 first qualifications. The third one is that you get pre-qualified. HUD requires that you have a letter of pre-qualification before you submit your name into a lottery. So that's the next step. That's the best thing to do.
Thank you, Mike, for taking the time to explain to us more about this incredible program.
It's my pleasure.
Now, let's hear from someone who's actually purchased a Good Neighbor Next Door home.
Hello, my name is Renee Trell, and I wanted to welcome you to my home. I have been teaching for 6 years, and I was able to purchase my home through the Good Neighbor program, the Good Neighbor Next Door program. When I first learned about it was when my principal emailed all the teachers in our school about the program and a house that was for sale. I went to look at the first house on a Saturday, and it was really nice. I really liked it. So I went in on Monday to get approved for a loan. By Wednesday, I put in a bid, and what's nice about the bid is everyone just puts in the same amount of money on the bid, so you don't have to worry about is that too much, not enough. And so it was real easy, the process of putting the bid in. And then by Thursday morning, the computer picks a number, and if it's your number, then you get to win the house. And so I didn't win that first house, but I did look at several other houses. Some of them I did place a bid on, a couple of them I did. Some of them I didn't because I felt there was too many repairs that needed to be done on them. And but then about a year ago, in January, I got information about this house and put a bid on it, and I did win it through the lottery. And it is very exciting to live here. And I have to be honest with you, when I first got the email about the Good Neighbor Next Door program, I thought it was too good to be true, that you could get a house half the price of its value. But I got the house that I bid on the third time. I did get the house, and now within 2 years, in 2 more years, I have the option of selling the house for twice its value that I've put into it. But I like to call this house my dream come true house, so I'm planning on staying here in my dream home.
So buyers like Renee are smart because they start off with 50% equity, and they could be living in a house like this for less than they're paying for their apartment. If you decide to sell after 3 years, you won't be taxed on your gain. Teachers, firefighters, police officers, EMTs, you work hard for our community and deserve to take advantage of this awesome program.
So, if you are a teacher, firefighter, EMT, or police officer, please go to the website of www.hud.gov to find out more information about this fabulous home ownership opportunity.